unwrap that, brother, please. Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, we're going to get started?
I'm rapping too. Really go. Well, look, I'm not ashamed to eat in front of people. I'm going to eat a slice right in front of the live television. Okay. Yep.
So we just going to, okay.
Yep.
As we
Yeah. Let's scoot it to the camera to see the crispiness.
It's moist, you know what I'm saying? It's moist.
I ain't trying to touch everybody. It's like, you got to get that ASMR right here.
It's all good.
He said the ASMR.
Yeah,
He about to get crumbs everywhere.
Jesus, you about to get it.
It's about to be good.
Yeah.
You ain't got to lift it up off the... Keep it on the...
I'm trying to...
It's sacred, man.
I gotta...
Like
I don't know if it's coming from the bottom or...
He hold it like a pizza.
There you go. See?
I'm trying to see where it's coming from.
You got it. It's already. You already see an edge right
Oh, it's on the bottom?
Yeah, get up on that mic, Frank.
No, it's
Yeah,
on
you got to be up on it. Yeah.
You good.
There it is. Now go.
Yeah. Check. One check.
Yeah. Lot
Good.
better.
Cool.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
You started the show, right?
Are we cutting it? Are we?
Yep.
Oh, he trying to smash
Listen.
on the...
I am.
On the...
If y'all don't want a slice, y'all can wait till late and be bougie. I'm gonna eat. They said they wanted real. I'm giving them real. Okay. All right, Franklin, go ahead and crack it off. Why they?
Right.
Yeah. Why
Let's get
it's
it.
live?
Let's get
It's
it.
live.
Let's get it.
That's your camera right there.
Welcome.
You can get one too, bro. I don't care about the. Yeah, they want real. We giving them real.
All right, let's get it.
All right.
Welcome to another episode of the Self Mastery Audio Experience Podcast. My name is Franklin Jennings. To my left, I got my boy Maestro Turner.
Yeah.
What's up, brother? To my right, I got Justin Ross of
Yes, sir.
JC
Yes, sir.
Desserts. And then, of course, we've got a very special guest,
Yes.
Miss Kim,
The extraordinary.
the founder and owner of Gimme Pound,
Yeah.
in the house. And of course, we've got we've got Pound Cake in the house as well. You know.
Literally.
And my illustrious co-hosts are going to sit here and watch. I'm finna eat.
He about to go in.
Well, you go
I mean,
ahead
I might
and
sneak
whatever
one.
you got to do. I ain't sneaking nothing.
You about to...
There we go. Praise
A
God.
good slice
Yeah,
too.
thank you.
But yeah,
He said, go ahead.
Yeah, great to see everybody, man. Glad we got here safely and all. And Stro's got him some pound cake to
Yes, he did.
share. But man, you know, something happened. Some special things happened this week.
What's the
man.
website? Tell me the website. Don't tell me.
What is the website? Gimme Pound.
GimmePound.com.
GimmePound.com. If you're looking to place your orders,
Gimme
definitely check it out. But yo, man, you ain't gonna share that with nobody?
Go ahead, break it
I'm
off.
just kidding.
Break it
He
off.
said, bring
I'm
it.
gonna get my own.
Yeah, told y'all looking
got
pretty.
time for all that.
I'm like, bro, I'm ready to eat. All right, go ahead.
But yo, man, just want to catch up real quick. Something special happened this week, man. Just you repping Route 5, but tell the people exactly what that's about, and some things that happened this week or last week rather that impacted Route 5, Verina, John Rolfe, all that that kind of strip right there of schools.
Yeah, so first of all, shout out to Verina High School, my alma mater, right? 05. I want to say that it was just really special how things happen. There's been a lot of change in leadership and everything, and we always forward, right?
Right.
Forward. So I ain't finna give no light to whatever
What was going on
what
before.
happened before.
Right.
All I know is that shout out to Miss Sears, the principal there now.
Okay.
It is just more, I get it, going on. And so it's like, when I say she gets it, it was instant. So
Yeah. Break that down.
all right, so first of all, just randomly, I haven't been to Verina all year. I haven't been to Verina all year, and that was awkward. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how I love
Right.
going to schools.
That's
But
the home team.
what happened was us working on this coaching has been really. Me and Franklin have been putting a lot of time in on the coaching.
True,
And so
true.
with that, it's just you look up October, you look up November, and I'm just like, I called Miss August. I said, "What's going on?" She said, "Yo, I'm sick. I don't know if I got cold or what." I said, "Okay." So I said, "Well, just hit me up." You know what I'm saying? And then it just something got pressed on me, and I was like, because normally I just wait, and then something pressed on me, and I walked up to Verina. I drove up there randomly this week, and man, I walk in, And I sat down in the chair. I walked up to the lady and I said, when I got in the car, when I was in the car, I was like, I'm sending the Holy Spirit before me. That was the difference. And you know, we love to be extra. You know, like we really be. And it don't be like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and admit I don't pray as much as I should. All right. And so with me, I had to be like, okay, this time I'm fully.
Yeah, something was different.
Oh, here you go. I'm fully getting in the Uber this time. I'm not gonna be like, are we there yet? What gas station we stopping at, God? I'm not. I'm in the Uber now.
Right.
So I literally went into this situation, sitting in the back with the phone, like I'm playing Candy Crush. God driving now, and that's literally how I approached it. So I went in there and I said, "May I speak to the principal?" She said, "Do you have an appointment?" I said, "Absolutely not."
Right.
And then I knew I'm a national motivational speaker.
Got the right words. Yeah.
Had to use the right buzzwords, right? Boom, boom. All right, so she'll be right out. All right, it was like her lunch break, so sister girl's ready. You know what I'm saying? So she came out like 20 minutes later. That whole 20 minutes I spent that praying. You know,
Wow.
God, you know what I really can do, and this ain't about money, clearly.
Right.
If you're going into these schools and you got money on your mind first, you should just go ahead and do golf, do something different. But it's literally like I love this stuff. I still see students from before the pandemic that I was speaking to, and they handed me my stuff at Chick-fil-A, or I see them at Target, and they're like, "Yo, you changed my life." So, all 18 years. Changed my life. All 18 years. You got a lot of years to go. But thank you. And so, you know, it's very, very, it's very special. And so, as soon as I went in there, she was like, "Hey," I was like, "Yeah." I said, "We met at TJ. You used to be the principal at TJ, but we never followed through." And that's most of the issue. Like, a lot of times I don't have follow through because as soon as they start a school year, they have every intention of bringing me in.
Yeah.
And then it'll be SOLs. Fights are happening.
Yeah.
And that's what's
Finding
really
that
happening. So
window.
people be like, "Yo,
Yeah.
Stro, why you came to school?" I'm like, "Yo, it's politics as usual." It's not necessarily they don't want to bring me.
Right.
It's all of a sudden you look up and it's November. All of a sudden you look up and it's spring. And then
That's
you're like,
life
a
right
whole
there.
nother
Yeah.
year.
That's life.
And then it's life on my end. First of all, I can't. I coach people on how to learn how to charge, so I can't walk in these schools begging to speak for free. You know what I'm saying? So this is part of my ministry side of things, and so I go in there and she's like, "Yeah, just go ahead and get on my books." And see, I turned to the secretary. Secretary said, "Maestro," and I was like, "Thank you, God." She was like, "Oh, okay, okay." Then Miss Noah come around the corner. Maestro! I was
Back.
like, oh.
Got him.
That's why I prayed first, God. I'm in the Uber. In the Uber. You know what I'm saying, Kim? And by me being in the Uber, there are some things that happens when you trust God versus trusting yourself. There are some things that happen when you trust God versus leaning on your own understanding. Your little 1 times 1 equals 1. That's not in God's multiplication. There's never a time that He multiplies. You don't get more. I'm not on man stuff no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting loud. Okay. But I'm just...
Don't get us kicked out.
Man's knowledge is just not far enough.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's
there's
good.
another level. So I'm Ubering now.
Yeah.
And there's never going to be a time... Matter of fact, we supposed to pray before we started the podcast. We're going to blame that for Kim.
That pound cake.
We're gonna put on the cake.
Got you all distracted.
Father, we come to you humbly to know how bless this podcast that somebody's on the fence. They'll just decide to maybe have a conversation with you. We ain't even trying to get to church yet. We just want them to have a conversation with you. In Jesus' name, man.
Amen.
All right. So, like, I'm talking about really, like, it was, you couldn't have wrote it. It was like out of a movie, right?
like that.
And then I go straight over to John Roth. I'm like, it's still on me. And I hit Timon right now. Timon said, "No, it ain't on you. It's in you, bro." I was like, "Ooh."
Yeah.
Shout out to Timon. You know we're going to get him in next month.
God.
Yeah. So I went over to John Roth, and the exact same thing happened. I'm talking about straight out of a comic book. It was like I wrote it. I walked in. There was a kid getting suspended, and I was like, "Bro, are you smart or you dumb?" He said, "I'm smart." I said, "I know you are." I said, $100 if you get no Fs. He said, "I got 2 Fs." I said, "Well, I had 4, and I failed the 6th grade." So what I want you to do is I want you to get these 2 F's up off you. I'm about to cash you out. And when I come back, I'm telling all your friends you don't like money. He said, don't do me like that, Stro. Don't do me like that. I said, bro, I'm telling you, it ain't about grades no more. You don't like money. You know what I'm saying? So we good. Simple, yeah. So anyway, that was a good thing we doing, and I'm hoping he makes me cash him out.
Man.
Because when in the real world, when you execute, good things follow that.
Yeah.
So as I'm talking to him, the principal comes out, and right as he's walking out, he's eyeballing me, but he's talking to the secretary, right? And he's eyeballing me. I'm talking, I'm being aware of my.
Yep.
And then the security comes out, and he kind of looking at me like, yo. You that dude. I'm like, what in the Eric Thomas is going on? And so my man, he's like, bro, you, I know you from somewhere. I said, bro, I'm a musician. I'm here played at your church. I'm going with that first.
Right.
He said, no, you spoke here. You was speaking to the kid. It was back in like 2017. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm back, man. Yeah. I'm back. I'm trying to tell homeboy, get me right. And so anyway, Mr. Johnson comes around the corner. We shake hands. He's like, yo, send me your stuff. He said, yo, maybe we can partner in the fall next year. So, like, it's just beautiful to get back. And the moral of the story isn't Stro got some special juice on him. The moral of the story is if you truly get in the Uber and stop trying to drive, if you stop leaning on your own 1 × 1 = 1, it don't equal 1 × 1 = 3 according to my God's logic. You know what I'm saying? When 2 people multiply, it should be at least a third, right?
Yeah.
But in man's knowledge, it's limited. It's limited. We think that only gravity keeps us from moving into the sun. Limited knowledge. We don't even understand why our mind is still where it is. I woke up this morning, I didn't forget who I was. We think that that's just science. We're gonna pray for you. So just understanding I'm not leaning no more on what I can see.
Right.
And I'm just sending it before me when I go.
That's good.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah, that's my testimony today.
Because I'm about to shout. I got to hold it in.
Hey, look, I had to give my testimony.
That's real.
That's awesome.
I mean, it's just so much. There's so much in that. Just from what you laid, from before, just your time there years ago. People remembering, the right people still being in same, positions. So
I thought I was hit. I was like,
everybody
nobody
knew.
gonna
I was gonna say everybody knew of it.
At the front, it was everybody knew. No new staff, all new staff. No,
that's crazy,
dude. I never seen the dude before.
Which the security guard?
No, a teacher came around the corner. He was like, shout out to Troy Holland. No disrespect, Troy, but I just didn't. I still don't know how I know you, but you know me, and I really appreciate it because you don't know you helped me because it's all about trust.
Yeah.
These people's kids. And it's people come in there and they see them as a way to get their Instagram popping. That's not why you go in there.
Right. Yeah.
All right. You got to be really about them babies because them babies can see right through you.
Oh, yeah. They easy. That's easy. Easy for them. Hey, good stuff, man. Good stuff.
I'm gonna finish busting that thing down.
I am. I'm still trying to be a little cute.
I was going to say,
Be cute with it. Go ahead.
I'm just trying not to get it on the floor. That's all.
I'm like, shoot.
Oh, man, that's real.
Be cute with it.
Yeah, that's it. That's real.
Just know what's going on with you this week, man.
What's going on with me? Ooh, Valentine's Day is here. It's that time of year. Yeah. So, I don't know. Get back into things after once we get over this little hump. Smooth sailing from there.
It's PG. You got kids.
Leave that alone.
Leave that
alone.
Oh,
You got kids watch.
Move forward.
getting over the hump of Wednesday. Wednesday. Middle of the week.
He just got love. He in that new love.
Middle of the
He in
week.
that new love right before you gain 10 pounds.
Lord,
Well, it's pot belly on the way. It's pot belly on the way.
No.
They going out
Keep
to
that
eat.
off.
They going out to eat every week. Yeah, they in love.
We fixing that right now. Fixing that right. Shoot.
She said we're gonna cancel some of these days.
I'm telling you.
That's awesome.
That's all you have to do is eat when you first fall in love.
You do.
You know
Going
what I
out
mean?
a lot. Yeah, you're going out a lot.
It's that love 20, not the freshman
I'm
15.
about to do some top ramen this week.
Yeah, exactly. It's a tuna fish sandwich, something.
Oh my goodness.
Kim, how you been?
I've been wonderful.
Give me pound
I
in the house.
cannot complain. I was looking at the time frame of when you all did Motivational Central 6 years ago.
I know.
6
Yeah.
years ago. And I'm sitting here like, What was that? I was
Yeah.
gone.
We got some.
What's happened in the past 6 years?
We
Yeah.
got some new people that came in the group and they're like, yo, y'all been doing this 6 years? I said, yeah. I said, me and Franklin, there's been times where it was just me and Franklin on there. And then sometimes it'd be just me, Franklin, and Timon.
Yeah.
And I realized then that, okay, yeah, we do want to build a business. It's great to build businesses, but I need this. And then when my dad died and my grandmother died in 2021,
we was really
I
on it.
really
We was
figured
really
out
on it.
how much I needed it.
Yeah.
And it was just that routine.
That's
that routine alone.
I mean, it was just as equally. I don't know if I'll say therapeutic for me.
Yeah.
It was.
You know,
yeah.
just gathering and just whatever. And we can it ain't a
weekend.
selling point, but every weekend it was something. Someone says something that's like, man, that's
That
the
stuck with you
same.
throughout
That's the
the
same
week.
thing that I was. I couldn't put words to it.
Yeah.
But it comes out through the power session and it's like, you can't, like you say, you can't script that. Like
No.
that stuff don't happen all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, we never
know.
took thought on what we was going to say.
Yeah.
on Saturday. Yeah.
It just
8
would
o'clock
flow.
in the morning, right there. Broop.
Right.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah. That's real though. Yeah. So 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah. So you definitely you was with the first group, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. You
is
set it off
active.
with us. That was real. So what you been up to besides that?
Oh gosh. Besides being, this March 9th marks 4 years of me being in the market. 4 years.
Let's get it.
Listen.
Get it.
So it's been wonderful. I cannot complain. Besides doing the market, just continuing to do the events, getting more recognition for the work. The name has started to branch out, which
Yeah.
I'm noticing now. Like when I go places, and I'm of course repping my brand.
Right.
I know you, and it blows my mind because you're like I don't. Hey, how you doing? I go to the market. Oh, I've been at this vending event. Oh, I've been at this place, and I'm like, okay, this is real. Okay, bless. And it's not, you don't have no name no more. Your name is your brand. Gimme Pam. Hey, girl. I'm like, I ain't got no name. Okay, bless. That's okay. But it's awesome. It's a wonderful thing. And I got into it because I wanted to do something that was just different. Now, pound cakes, of course, a lot of bakers do pound cakes, but I wanted to make sure it was the pound cakes in different varieties. And as we know as pound cakes, it is a signature dish for a lot of families, not just our families across the world.
That's real.
Because every time I go to an event, I'm hearing a story. Every time I'm going to an event, I'm hearing of someone's grandmother or someone's aunt or someone's close family member
Connection.
who could bake. Yes, and that's all what it is. Baking each memory with each bite.
I like
And
that.
so everyone has a wonderful story.
Yeah.
And I love hearing the experiences. There was one Thanksgiving, one of my good friends, he said, he sat down at Thanksgiving dinner, he had just ordered a cake for me, had not spoken to any of his family members for a long period of time. But it was until he cut the cake
Wow.
That's
that
real.
the conversation started happening.
That's that
And
anointing.
I cried because I'm just like,
Yeah.
It's that anointing.
that's what I wanted. I wanted to bring families together to remember those times. Because I remember going to Buckingham and my grandmother pulling it out the wooden stove. And
Yeah.
it was, we ain't got what they had back then.
Not the wooden stuff.
Listen,
The wooden
the wooden stove with the slate and everything. And I remember being a little girl just looking at my aunts and my grandmother and my uncles, everybody in the kitchen just cooking. And the cake right there at the table.
Wow.
So I can remember that. I know other people remember great things
Yeah.
about how they came across the pound cake or what was going on during that time as they're eating it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been a blessing. What I tell you, the side hustle is now the official job.
All right.
This is, yeah.
Do you remember me having that conversation with you? I
Yep.
said, a lot of people have a real struggle with this. So if you first time you listening to this, catch us out. And shout out to Kendall, because Kendall was the one I got this from. But he said, create the drip until the drip becomes a stream. And so it's like, oh, I'm making a little $100 here, a little $100 there. But it's different when you have a base of, okay, I now have a solid 500 a month coming from this.
Right, right.
All right, and now I can't do the other thing or the main thing because the side is pulling me.
That's right.
So it ain't even mac and cheese no more. It's like a chicken thigh. It ain't the side no more. It ain't the side.
No.
And so create the drip until the drip becomes a stream. And he was explaining how he was a barber, and the coaching. He noticed he was doing them both at the same time until then he put a frame on it and actually called it coaching.
Gotcha.
And then the coaching sessions were getting in the way of the barber. And eventually he was like, okay,
Good problem.
we coaching now.
Yeah, good problem.
And then 6 figures later, like Justin, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
And that's how it goes. You know, but it's
real.
I had a quick question. Was I think people need to understand that it takes 21 years to be 21. You can't be 21 years in 19 years. And so when you said my name is getting up, I need you to make that a little bit more plain.
Okay.
With the consistency. You know, the power of you gotta be careful with them breaks. And that's the reason why I got no excuses, no days off, because people don't have problems taking days off.
Right.
So it's not that I don't want you to take a day off. It's just that we don't have no problems in that area.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be motivating you on that area.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes, you should get 7 hours of sleep. Yes, yes, you should. Yes, you should take vacations. But be careful on your side hustle taking 6 months off. Because literally there's somebody watching
Yeah.
you. You know, so
Every
please.
day. So this year for myself, my goal was to make sure I am getting into different areas in my group. I prayed, I said, Lord, I want to continue to expand this name. I want to continue to introduce people to Gimme Pound. I'm not shouting up in here, but as soon as I said that, as soon as I prayed that prayer, I had messages coming to me from Charlottesville, from Hampton, from where I just was, Buckingham. I was like, okay, Lord, here we go.
That's how it works.
That's how it works. And
I
I was
like
like, okay, all right, help me be able to do all of this stuff. So it's coming and it's still there. And I'm going to these different events and it's just like, okay, you're telling me I can't sit down and just do the market. No, I have to work. I have to make sure I'm still doing the work.
And it is still work.
Yeah.
Passion or no passion, it's still work.
Right.
It's just better.
Yeah, it is.
better
Yeah.
It
How you
is.
feel
Say,
about
yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus somebody telling you when you can go
Right,
to
right.
vacation
It's
and
kinda
when you
like,
can take
yeah.
off. And, that's the
No,
difference.
so it's
You on the calendar.
truly a blessing, and I absolutely love it. And like you said, that side became the main. What was I doing when I was doing Motivational Central? I had
You figuring it out.
listen.
That's part of the process.
It was, but when you said it kind of for the barber, it took over. I was doing lessons. I was still a vocal coach.
She can sing, y'all.
Don't you start. So I
Glory!
had about 40 kids I was still teaching when I started
Sheesh.
taking Gimme Pound.
Okay.
Then my babies grew up, they went to school.
Oh, wow.
But I had no push to continue to
Right.
advocate for that anymore
Timing.
because
Right.
this was taking over. So even though, yes, I still step out and sing and perform like I did for Christmas, which was, Father God, that's a lot. But no, it's still there, but it's just not my focus. It's so different.
Yeah.
Growing up, I did, like Stro said, I am a singer. I was singing with my sisters. That was a goal. My thing was, I'm going to be a performer. I'm going to be a singer. I'm going to be on TV, blah, blah, blah. Yes, that was a goal. But then God said, you're more than that.
Evolution.
He said, you're so much more than that. And it was so hard because we grow up thinking that this is what we want for ourselves, but God has something so much bigger in store for us.
That's why I say kill the narrator.
Yeah, exactly.
It's in your
Yeah,
mind.
So
it was.
when you started, even at like the early age, did you think or did you want it to be more than just a hobby? Were you like good over here? And was like, I'm gonna just do this on the weekend, and I'm gonna keep. I just wanted to stay there because I think a lot of people are, especially when they start out, is like, I don't know what I want to do with this,
Right.
and it's just something I like doing.
Yeah.
And as you get better at doing it, it grows, and then it
Yeah.
starts to become a job. It's no
Right.
longer a hobby. You have to pick one.
Yeah. Well, growing up, I didn't know that it was a part of my life until I was actually sat down and was like, it's always been there.
Yeah.
I just never looked at it as a gift.
I like that.
And so when I became, started doing it for the holidays, because the story was, I baked my first pound cake because my mom's best friend couldn't bake it, and we always got it from her. I baked my first pound cake. My daddy came in the house, took half the pound cake outside to the hunters, and came back in the house with $300 and said, "Can you make 10 for Christmas?" So I kind of was pushed into it.
Yeah.
But at the same
Just said, hold up.
Who just 10?
Listen, my daddy believed in it. Lord
Craig,
knows.
can I borrow your VCR? I need a double tape.
But after that, I started off as just holidays because I did not see it as, oh, this can be a business, because my mind wasn't there. It wasn't until I got laid off from a job that I was sitting at home and I was saying, what am I going to do?
Lesson.
What am I trying to go for? I have a family to take care of. I'm a wife. I can't focus on music anymore because that's not necessarily paying. I don't want to go out here and audition for 50 million shows. Lord, what am I going to do? And just as plain as I'm sitting here talking to y'all, he said, you already got it. And I'm
Whatever
like,
thine hands find to do, do
he
with
said,
all
"You
your
already
might."
got it." And so I'm like, I got what? What do I have? And the cake was sitting right in front of me.
Yeah.
And so I said, okay, God, I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna do it. I said, but I need a name. I need to call it something. What can I call it? Is it just pound cakes? Yes, because my brain can't function without doing dessert. So I called my sister Wendy, and
Shout out to Wendy.
yes,
Yeah.
hey Wen.
And,
And my brother-in-law Anthony
Yeah.
was sitting there
Shout
right
out
there
to
with
Anthony.
me,
yeah.
and he said, Kim, you trying to find a name? I said, yes, Anthony. I'm trying to find a name that's different because everybody was cakes by somebody. I said, so I needed to find something. He said, you just do pound cakes, right? I said, yeah. He said, he got quiet. Give me pound. I said, like a fist pump? I said,
Yep.
wait a minute. I said, is it a fist pump? He said, Kim, you only do pound cakes. So name it something that everybody wants because everybody want pound cake. So give me
Everybody
pound.
wants pound cake.
And right then and there,
That man is
I got
knowledgeable, ain't he?
don't tell him that. Right then and there, that's when I knew that I had something.
Yeah.
And when I put it out there the first time at my house, I said, I'm going to do a pop-up, and I want y'all to come and taste Gimme Pound.
Now, who is who? Who is who?
Who is who?
It won't us.
No. I put it on my Facebook.
Okay.
I announced it. I said, this is my new company. I want y'all to come out and taste Gimme Pound. So,
Okay.
of course, I made the pound cake slices, the minis, the jars, all that, of all pound cake. Had it all. I was scared by 2 o'clock when it started because I had a line of cars down my neighborhood. I said, they're going to call HOA on me. And I sold out. And I cried and cried, and Stro pulled up.
Oh, you did invite
Stro
me.
pulled
She
up.
did.
Yes. He said, where the cake at?
I said, I want about the
Gone.
listen.
It's gone.
Care for the cake?
Hold on. So what year is this? What year is this?
That was 2018.
I was like,
2018.
I'm about to
Yep.
miss it. So now, where were you on this walk?
2018?
In 2018, where were you?
Ooh, 2018.
Had you started JC Desserts yet?
No, where was I? That was. Was I in West Virginia? No, I was in Florida, I think.
Wow.
I was in Florida back then.
Okay.
So yeah.
And you weren't in the group yet? Because you weren't in when she was in.
No.
Wow.
I think Justin, you came in the next wave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might
And
have
I
been on like
definitely-
one call when I was there,
Yeah.
And
and
I
that was it.
definitely want to tie this in because
Yeah.
in our community, I really want them to understand friendly competition versus what's real. Like in my mind, I want to take their souls when we're doing our 100 push-up challenge.
Right.
But at the same time, they still my brothers. Okay.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But they gotta die when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying?
It's just
They
saying.
there's
Yeah.
no way I'm not gonna let him get more push-ups.
No way.
And so,
So I
you know what I'm
gotta
saying?
see.
It's friendly,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I need people to understand that for what we call this, in 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, he calls it the win-lose attitude. Where for Gimme Pound to win, JC Desserts has to lose. And that's a myth.
Right.
But that's the way a lot of people
They
in
do.
our city
Yep.
are. gatekeepers. You know, and it's actually counterproductive for our
It
culture.
is. It really is. I
These
don't
two are
understand it.
existing, y'all. Coexisting. Sitting in the same room on a podcast. I need to know how special that is for my people. Richmond, Virginia, where they dropped them off at the James. And we working together. Look, hand clap. I'm serious. I'm serious.
Because I don't think people understand you can't feed the world by yourself. And with bakers, we need to know that we need to help each other. When I do an event, I ask, can you put me by the bakers? Why do you want that? I said, because we're all doing the same thing. We're all feeding people. And why can't we all feed people together? It doesn't, I've never understood that. And anything you do has competition, regardless of what field you're in. But with the baking, it's like, don't post up by me because you gonna outsell me.
I'm gonna take your customers. Like,
come on.
Like, wait a minute. At the end of the day, they decide on who they want to go to.
That's it.
for sure.
But when the bakers are all together, they will go to every single table, and people don't get that.
You took it right. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh my
So
goodness.
I don't think people understand the power of options.
Right.
The best thing, if you go, you're not gonna find a Sheetz and not find a Wawa.
Right across
Exactly.
the street.
That's
You making people choose is where you both get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you both get paid. Pepsi or Coke. Why can't it be just Pepsi or water?
Right.
Long as it's Pepsi or Coke, we both getting paid.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
You go to Wawa, they ain't got something. You go straight over to Sheets.
That's right.
Everybody
it's
winning.
easy. It's
Everybody winning.
And that's the thing too. Like, you know, you've seen like tons of like Instagram posts that say, you know, why is there so many different types of bread and all that stuff? It's like, there's more than enough.
There's more different
Yeah.
types of tongues and palates.
That's true.
It's different types of people.
That's real. It's like there's never a you know, you've got the monopoly on it, or you need to have the monopoly.
Yeah.
You know, there's more than enough for everybody to go around. You know, and then everybody's got their own niche. You know, that they actually, you know, the lane that they're in. But you know, it's just weird.
I think it's
It is
great
weird.
to
It's definitely
use them for accountability, and that's when when I say friendly competition, I'm not even really. I need a better word.
Nah.
I really mean accountability, because when I look
like
on
that.
my timeline, if I'm Justin, I'm looking at Gimme Pound like, oh, bro, I ain't posted in 3 days. It ain't that she taking my people. It's that. Oh, I ain't grinding hard as I should be.
Yeah.
And she's looking at it the same way. I'm looking at Eric Thomas. I'm looking at Kendall. I'm looking at other people that do what I do. And I'm like, they posting every day. Okay, so we got to up it up.
Got up it.
Yeah.
up it.
I think
That's
what
it.
people also don't understand is that you can learn from each other.
That's it.
He might be doing candy, and I might be doing cake, but I'm looking at Justin like, how do you do that chocolate? Okay, bless.
Some stilettos.
Same
chocolate
thing. I'm looking
stilettos.
at how she get the swirl like this, and the
Swirl.
It's
He been staring at it the whole time.
Like,
I mean, really?
I ain't gonna lie. Like the first 5 minutes, I was just like,
I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to ask. But we not finna to give up them kind of secrets. Y'all got
okay.
to
Well, I'ma
pay
tell
for her
you.
coaching for that.
That's real. That's real.
The swirl, the whole reason behind the marble cakes is from my good friend, love you, Pound Cakes by Pooch. She's in Oregon. We met over the pandemic, just talking to each other. Because I said, you know what? I want to see who else is doing pound cake. Whole bunch of people. I just started following everybody. This woman does. She did a, what is it called? The galaxy type of cakes.
like how it's decorated.
Yeah, she did a
Okay.
galaxy pound cake and the marble inside of it, and I was just like, wait a minute, how are we doing that? And just
Wait a
looking
minute.
at it, right?
So like the outside, like the icing.
Yeah.
That looked like the galaxy.
the galaxy,
and then the
when she
inside.
cut it, it looked just like that. And I
They
was
talk
like,
bakery.
okay,
They
this is
talking
stupid,
bakery. That's
but it's so awesome because I was like, okay, can I do marble? Because all I had was a chocolate marble, but it wasn't. It didn't marble like this before because I would thought it was just, oh, you just lay out here and lay here. But then when I was watching her video, I was like, no, she's doing something different. I said, but I want my signature. So I did something different. So that's how we got these.
Exactly.
I like that.
So, I mean, you're learning from different people. I'm a part of a group called the Sugar Sisters. Shout out, girls. Yes.
The Sugar Sisters.
All of them are cake bakers. They
I
make
like
wedding
it.
cakes.
The
They make
Sugar
regular cakes. They make,
Sisters.
yes, Sugar Sisters. Those are my girls. And every day we talk. It's about 10 of us on one text message. We talk. Good morning.
See.
Doesn't matter. They all do different things.
Accountability.
But they have all helped me as well, because I've not only changed my icing, I've also changed my flavors, my extracts, all of that, because I'm learning from them and they're learning from me.
Yeah.
And they're still trying to push me to do wedding cakes, but I said, nah, I'm gonna leave it to Raina and everybody else. Okay.
Yeah, she killing it too.
Listen, Rain, I love you. The sweet stuff. But no, it's all about looking at what people are doing and saying, that is amazing. What can I do to make mine different, or do something that's similar, but not really copying, but
make it your own.
Make it your own.
We're going to get back into the show, but real quick, let's get serious. How much longer are you going to do it alone? You know, there was a time where I was doing it alone, and when you do it alone, you just think you're more smarter than you really are. You think you're more brilliant than what you really are. That everything is dope. And when you bounce ideas off of someone else, it makes a difference. When you go to somebody else and you actually strategize with no feelings, just principles, solid strategies, it's a game changer. And so I remember being a musician. I've been playing for 30 years. And so in this 30th year, I've been playing since 9 years old. I'm 38 now. And pretty much my whole life. I remember hooking up with Beans, hooking up with John, hooking up with multiple people, that it was at least 5 of us just coming together and doing the same thing, same mentality, fearless, going after it, and we believed. Flat out, we believed. And so it's different when you run with other people. I didn't know that I had coaches. It was unofficial, but I had coaches. And so if you're tired of doing this alone, you've been doing this on your own, you have hit this glass ceiling, it's just glass. We're going to break through that thing. And I'll give you my strategies. Above all, we're going to help you change your mindset. We're going to help you make different decisions. Because success doesn't require you to look out of the window. It requires you to look in the mirror. It's just some different decisions you got to make, some different people you got to keep in your circle of influence. Listen to me. Above all, the mindset. So if my voice resonates with you, if our spirits are connecting for whatever reason, then don't play with it. strategist.maestro@gmail.com. Email me. strategist.maestro@gmail.com, and just write simply in the subject and the body of the message, coach me. And we're gonna get the process started, okay? All right, I will see y'all on the other side. No excuses, no days off.
It's okay.
So we got to pause and do some development. Here we go.
We're doing the
This development in. Okay, so you're watching this and you have something that you're good at. You have dismissed yourself from the conversation because you say, I don't bake.
make cakes.
Whew, you just missed a jewel.
Right.
All right, whatever you are doing, you need to, number one, get around other beasts.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she just said.
Yeah.
You want to play ball, you need to get around people that play ball better than you. You need to get around people that keep a basketball in the trunk and not a blunt. You feel me? And not some beer. Like, for real, we talking about you getting around people with the same exact vision, same exact mindset that you have. That's a jewel right there.
Yeah.
And then, so environment is key.
Okay.
And if you don't have the power to change your environment, you can go on your phone and get around. You can look.
Yeah.
And I think it's easier than what people really think. Cause it's like, if someone looks at me to like, I want to learn such and such, it's like, I'm inviting you in as well.
Yeah.
I can recognize you, not just like, oh, I just want to steal a recipe, or I just want to see how you do this and then like bounce. Like, no, like I can tell when you're here for real. So it's just like, we invite that.
The level of engagement. Another thing, add value. And I know that's like, oh, I've heard that before, but it's like you in the group and you in there taking. And there's nothing worse than somebody coming to a circle like ours with a to-go plate. Don't come in here with a to-go box. You should come here with your bag full of stuff you want to give to the circle.
That's the point. That's the point.
Instead of just coming with a to-go plate.
Yeah.
And our people in general are coming and trying. They just got the go plate. They want to figure out exactly how you do the swirl, so they can do that swirl.
Exactly.
And swirl your butt on up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I got a swirl for you. For real, we talking about like pay like you weigh and you can stay.
Yeah.
Pay the woman.
Right.
You want to know how she did the swirl? Pay her. Swirl your pockets on that cash app.
It's that easy too, though.
It really is.
Yeah.
It got a number.
And here's the thing. There are people, and we've had this conversation. I said, Kim, charge.
I know.
Quickly. Why? Because these same people are spending $100 on brunch. they're spending $100 on VIP on the weekend, and they on some spend it, get it right back. They on that, right? They got J's lined up by the door. They might have a house the size of this room or an apartment the size of this room, and they got a 70-inch TV better than mine. And so what I'm saying is people have to change their values. It ain't on you to change their values.
Right.
It's on you to decide what you're going to accept. So charge on, sister.
Okay.
If they want to know how to get the swirl, charge, because they should be willing to make the investment, not just that old to-go plate. We rebuke that.
Well, I mean, the one thing when I said about learning from people, I learned from an awesome baker who was on TV.
Shout him out. Shout him out.
Flavors.
That was smooth. I be tearing his shoulder up
testing.
the whole. I can't. He don't even say nothing. He just let me.
It's every time.
I'm trying to stop it. I know my wife's gonna be like, "Well, stop hitting Franklin during the podcast."
Shoulder's gonna be like this.
Natural. Go ahead. That was smooth.
I definitely.
Yeah.
I want you to know how inspiring you were when you were on there. And just watching you in your element, watching you just have your gifts and create the most beautiful cakes.
Yeah, he was killing.
And he didn't tap dance for me.
No, you did not. And I love that.
That was the big thing. That was the big thing for me.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah. I ain't care about coming back.
I ain't finna give you shock value.
know.
I ain't finna give you shock value. I'm gonna give you this work. I'm gonna give you the swirl. So that's the only thing we know. I only know about swirls now, so that's gonna be my reference every time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you the swirl.
It's,
you know what I'm saying?
It's the support of others, and I think that's what we lack in our baking community. Is we don't know how to say you did an awesome job, you're doing amazing, you keep going, because we don't want to see somebody going in front of us for whatever reason.
It's in our community in general.
Oh, but it's more than that, because I know when I always tell Raina I'm her biggest cheerleader, because whenever I see that she's getting blessed, I'm always celebrating it. And the reason why I say that is because God will bless you over the few things that you're faithful over and that you're thankful over for.
Principle.
Listen.
That's all we own.
I always tell
like the
people,
last
when
few
you see
weeks.
somebody getting blessed, you celebrate. I celebrated JC. I mean, I was just like, God, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I know somebody who's killing it, and he's doing an amazing job, and he's setting everything that he wants for himself, for his future.
Come on.
Why am I not going to be happy about that?
And he's so doggone cool. He just making it
was
look
cool.
so
It
easy.
was
Like that.
I'm like,
Look.
bro, it's 100 degrees out here. He flipping Cronus and like
I'm telling you.
about to pass out. And he's just cool as a fan.
You know?
Always has been.
Yeah,
Always has
that's
been.
good.
So no,
That's good.
I'm thankful for everyone that I met on this journey, and I love seeing people just continue to blossom throughout their journey.
And let's normalize helping people, and just the joy stops there. Whether he does what he does, but I didn't do it for him to be like, oh yeah, by the way, Stro is my coach.
Stro,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, cause that ruins the, you know what I'm saying? It ruins it when people try to. I remember Coach used to say this. Coach Gus used to say, you don't reap where you sow all the time. You know what I'm saying? You know, like in a farm, you literally reap what you sow, right?
Yeah.
Right.
The flower or the tree comes up exactly where you planted it. Not how it works in the spiritual world.
Yeah.
So you may sow here, and they come as cancer free. It may come back as you know what I'm saying? Not getting hit by that bus.
Yeah.
They come back, and yo, wherever you place your feet,
Right.
is yours.
Yeah.
You feel me? And so you don't know how it's coming back, and so you just got to make sure you just get. Let's normalize just really like love your neighbor as you love yourself.
Yeah.
Be your brother or your sister's keeper.
Yeah.
That's it. It just stop right there, and whatever happens after that, cool. But it's getting bad. It's getting dark out here.
Yeah.
It's getting dark out here, and so this is rare. We're not gonna act like this is normal. I made sure, I was like, bro, it got to be both of them on here at the same time. I was like, cause whoever watched this, all 13 of you, all 1,300 of you, 13,000, I don't care. You're here for a reason, and I need you to really understand this is not normal in my city. This is not regular.
No.
To have two big titans sitting in the room and not measuring.
Right.
Yeah.
We Titans too.
No puns. No pun intended. Measuring.
She will never
See what I
know.
did?
I got him on this bacon stuff.
Swirl.
Everything now is gonna be bacon.
Yeah. You're right, Spro. Nah, yeah, she is never gonna know. Raina, who she spoke about, she's never gonna know how much even I recommend them for something. Joy Bell as well. It's like
yeah, I love
you're
Joy
not
Bell.
gonna know unless somebody physically say it. It's like you're not gonna know.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, well, I don't necessarily do this, but I know someone who does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like I feel good. Like
Yeah, that's
I know they got
have that.
they got
Yeah.
it down. Yeah.
To literally have those type of connections where
Oh, yeah.
you can recommend somebody that actually will also represent you well. You know, because this is coming from you. Okay, offer you. You know, I go with, or offer you, I go with, you know, whoever. So that's big in itself too. But you know, we got a special group. You know, that we've kind of grown up with.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, wow.
It doesn't just you know, it doesn't just stop here or with, you know, who's in this room, but
And yo, I tell the story because
Pretty cool.
like whether you know it or not, you are missed. So it's like,
oh yes.
I got to be tough coach and everything, but I mean, can I miss y'all?
Oh.
But it's like I had to get help
Yeah.
because it's like Glenn Brooks. Shout out to Glenn. He said, "Bruh,
that was vital.
He told
That
me.
was
He
vital.
said, "Your coaching worked."
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
He said, "Not this ain't church." You know what I'm saying? Like I watched my dad be like, "Man, they come in here, they get saved, and they leave." Like it's all right, Dad. They going to heaven though. That's a plus.
It worked.
They ain't selling crack no more. You know what I'm saying? They not on the streets no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, for real, you have to take you have to overstand. And so I'm just like, yo, listen to what she just said. She got a group, and that's the whole point.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if it's just about you and what your little what you got and that means it never was about Kim in the first place, about
Right.
you, Stro.
Right. Right.
You see what I'm
He wasn't
saying?
doing this to help.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like I do miss y'all, but Lord, like to see,
Yeah.
you know, I always tell people just to be 5% of the grind, 5% of these two results.
Yeah.
It's like that's my crown right there. It just feels really, really good for real. It is amazing. It's something, ain't it?
Yeah, man.
You like Franklin, like the assistant principal. You know what I'm saying? They go to Franklin and be like, "Yo, I missed the call. What was it about?
What was going
What was
on?
it about?
Just sit down. I tell you.
Don't
Can you
call
let
me.
me in real quick?
Don't
I'm
call
like-
me.
Y'all gonna send him to
I ain't telling you nothing. The call was good.
It used to be, can I get
good.
the recording?
Can I get the record? No,
Right,
it's
no.
painful. You got to get up at 8. We used to record them. We stopped.
Yeah,
we
we stopped
stopped.
that.
We don't record none of them. Why?
Wow.
Because you got to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
that's
And it's
real.
bad
You
because,
gotta
you know,
be
people
there.
like Reese got to do job. Can't be there on Saturday. But, yo, so
True.
we did just start. I'm not going to talk much about it. This might be out before. Yeah, this is going to be out before March. So, yeah. But we started something called The Huddle. I'll tell you about it
Okay.
later. But The Huddle is at 6 a.m. on Monday mornings.
All right.
And it's starting in March.
Okay.
So,
Small wins?
nah.
Nope.
No? Okay.
I can't say
Can't
what
say
it. You know we doing.
Okay.
You know we doing.
No.
We Green Beret it. We Green Beret it. We are Navy SEALs. We are. We're looking at it like we just don't want it to look like.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't want it to look like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's what we doing. All right, we back now. We just told her what it was about. Y'all gonna have to show up at March and see what the call about. We just edited all that out. Y'all gotta find out in March. The Huddle. It's on my social media, okay?
Insert commercial right there.
Commercial,
Right,
yeah.
there you go.
Put in Motivation
That's
Central right
exactly
there.
where you put
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So, Kim, what else you got? You know, coming up. I know
Coming
you,
up.
You said you're moving out,
Yes.
you're branching out, and doing a lot more.
Moving out, branching out. That's the plan for this year. Not sure if y'all have seen on the post, but I have been doing an end of the year event called Gimme Christmas Town,
Yep.
where I have
That sounds
Where-
sweet. Okay, I'm
Literally.
calling these two for names, and jingles, and the Sugar Sisters.
Yep.
Give me Pound Town. Oh no, she didn't say that.
I didn't. I did not. I did not. Oh my
That's
God.
the married couple. Oh, I'm married. I can talk like that. Give me Pound
But
Town.
that's not what she
that's
said.
not what she said. That's what she said, but that ain't what she
Oh
said.
my God. Oh
I'm sorry.
Oh,
sorry, Kim.
anyway.
I'm sorry.
God,
sorry.
it is a Christmas event. Lord have mercy. No, it's
Sorry.
Good guy.
I get you'd be surprised how often I get that. So it's okay. No, I
Joking. All right, go
have
ahead.
28 vendors who come out. At least 6 or 7 bakers. We're all in the line. And the Music Academy, Thrive Music Academy, comes out and performs while everybody is shopping. It's just a whole family event. I am on this will be my 4th time doing it, but
What day is it on?
it is on the first Saturday in December.
Is it evening or?
It's between 12 o'clock and 4:30.
I'm about to say, boy, you be at work. See, you could have been. So he does my document. Like he when I want to get, I like to get people behind the scenes. I think it's special. So he'll walk with me, record me while I'm going in places and stuff like that, and it's really intimate with your followers. So
No, that's awesome.
yeah,
No,
he does that. So you know,
He's nice.
Yeah.
He's nice.
But no, it's just a great event going on the 4th year. But I'm actually looking at July to do a Christmas in July event. So.
All right.
It's gonna be inside, Justin. So we.
All right.
No, it ain't nothing gonna be
Look,
mailed.
I'm telling you.
Because look, I love doing vending, but summer months it's just like summer don't love us outside unless we inside. So I said it's gonna have to be inside for my bakers.
Yeah.
But no, and of course I always team up with JP Jumpers because
Shout out to my girl,
Pam.
Pam Mines. We love you, Pam.
Yes.
And Pam, can you come up here with us?
Yeah.
We need you on the
Please
show.
do. Please
Y'all
do.
not gonna no, she's
a
We
boo.
got to go
Check
somewhere.
it out.
We got to go somewhere else. We got to go
She's
somewhere else.
amazing though,
movement.
but please
Yeah.
call her. Yeah, no, I always team up with them because I do the fundraiser. But yeah, I team up with her because we always do the JP Jumper Walk in April. So my team, Gimme Pound, we raised how much? We raised $5,000 last year. The year before then, we raised $10,000. So with that money, we just of course advocate for JP Jumpers. And then she sponsors Gimme Pound Christmas Town. So yeah, and that also carries over to me pieing her in the face in April. So, but it's a wonderful event. That's pretty much the end of the year. For the rest of the year, it's just me going and traveling. Wineries are amazing. I love corner wineries because it's just a different setting.
Yeah.
When we go to different events, you don't take the same thing you take to one event. So it's like, okay, scope this out. This is a winery.
Yeah.
They want, dainty, cute things.
Yep.
Okay, scope this out. This is a church event, so we're doing slices today, because bless. So it's, it changes, and it's changes over time. But it's so much fun. I'm meeting so many wonderful people, and just helping other bakers, get on to these wineries and their wedding list. Are you on Roswick wedding list?
I'm not.
Okay. I got you.
We gonna get.
Listen, yeah, because Roswick is actually 30 minutes from Buckingham, like going towards it's Goochland. It's in Goochland.
Oh, okay.
It's in Goochland. Okay. Beautiful 1,200 acre farm and water, lakes everywhere.
Yeah,
they had the
nice.
Airbnb on the property.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That's
I was
a whole
home.
other lane to get into. I'll be out there. What is it? Dover Hall.
Yes.
The estate at River Run.
Okay.
It's you.
I know. And it doesn't stop. It's so awesome. Yes, you bake a lot, but you don't stop. That's what I love. And I
Is that
said,
another jingle? Did she just?
what?
You bake a lot and you don't stop.
Oh, that's a bar. That's a.
You know I'm an entrepreneur.
That's
I'm
know
listening.
you
I'm
are.
like, yo,
That is a bar. That is a bar.
I'm about to write some of these down. Yo, free game. We might have to charge us. We might have to charge for this one. This one going to Patreon.
Cannot. But no, they're amazing. They're amazing because they're worth going out to and baking, and you don't take nothing home. That's a blessed thing. So, but yeah, I'm really enjoying the wineries. The wineries are absolutely, they're fun. The bigger events, the one in Charlottesville, this is a PTA. So they have this every single year. I forgot where it's at. What school is it? Is it Robinson Elementary? In Charlottesville, they have this huge spring bling event that they do.
Nice.
And then there's one in Woodbridge, Aqua, what is it called?
I only know about the Aqua Lounge.
Aqua, I gotta look it up. It's something
it can't be
Aqua
the
in
Aqua
Northern
Lounge.
Virginia.
Okay.
But that's also a huge event. I'll send you that because I just got the information. But yeah, it's just fun things like that of course are inside because I can't. But I enjoy, my biggest thing is just enjoy meeting people.
Right.
And hearing their take on what they believe a pound cake is and what it
like
stands
that.
for. So
Yeah.
So let me ask you this.
All right, listen up. This is Stro saying, get ready to embark on a journey to wellness with our incredible sponsor, Motivation Central, the elite training center for your mind. I want you to imagine reaching for the next level in your life with other individuals who are just as passionate as you are. Join Franklin and I every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. for group coaching calls designed to transform your mind with proven strategies and high-level accountability. You know, in the chaos of life, self-care often takes a back seat. But what if I told you that creating the best version of yourself could be as simple as immersing yourself in the right environment with others who are hungry and the culture of celebrating each other is already established? Hey, what if I told you that switching the lens on your big goals and dreams, you know, looking at them differently, would make them more manageable? Think of your dream like a huge block of ice. Well, to make that an ice sculpture, you'd have to start by hitting it once. In our sessions, we believe in balancing the 5 pillars of success: mind, body, spirit, soul, business. We come together to share what we call small wins. These are small goals that were executed this week that will ultimately lead to these big dreams that we all have. It's a call to action, an invitation to take your success journey more seriously and make every day a success. Your new chapter begins now. Join the movement towards becoming the best version of yourself with Motivation Central, the elite training center for your mind. Join today by visiting patreon.com/MaestroTurner or visit our website at www.maestromotivates.com.
How big do you want to get? Because, you know, as you grow,
I know.
the production starts, you're
Yeah.
hiring on more people.
Ain't that the challenge?
It is.
It's,
Duplicating
Listen.
oneself.
as you get bigger, you're going to get into more stores and all that.
Yeah.
Depending on if you want to stay in the event spectrum of things.
Yeah.
And you, even like me, it's like you kind of lose footing in the connection realm of
Yeah,
like
you
you're
do.
talking to customers.
Yeah.
Even like me being at the market is just like, well, I'm not there anymore. So it's like,
Yeah.
I kind of miss that for me, but at the same time, I know people are still enjoying my product.
Yeah.
Still, you know, connecting with the business and all of that.
Yeah.
What about you?
It's hard. It's very hard because yes, you want to grow and yes, you want to, develop a staff and develop more manufacturing with the different grocery stores. But then it's that disconnect because now I'm not baking it anymore. The manufacturers will take Gimme Pound and bake it and put it in the store. But is it going to taste the same? That is my biggest thing.
And the experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there is a way to do it. The way that I've heard that you're supposed to do it sounds like it's a lot going to the trade shows, the bigger trade shows. That's that's not cheap.
Oh,
And
for sure.
getting in front of people. Joy Bell, that's what she had to do, and she went, and now look, she's Lord have mercy. She's in Sam's Club, she's in Kroger, she's in Food Lion. And, like you said, no days off. She doesn't take a day off. Her family is working in there nonstop. I think she still bakes the local stores, but as far as the shipment and everything, that's a whole different other ballgame. So
Right.
I guess I have to be there to see what it tastes like. Because I feel like if I do go that route, then I want to make sure everything is equal.
Hey, throw some NDAs out there and just give me your recipe. That's all you gotta do. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
what I'm saying?
but that was the problem that Patty ran into. Because
Yeah.
when Patty did the pies, she had them at Walmart, but then when she went to Walmart to taste it, she had a fit. because it wasn't like what she had. So she said, take them off the shelf. We doing this over again.
Wow.
And she had to make them. This is how it's supposed to taste. She said, don't let me come back up in the store and it don't taste the same. And so that's just the thing that you have to look. You want it to be the same excitement that people get when you get them local and then going into the other stores. Because of course you don't want your stuff sitting there because it's don't taste the same.
You know, one idea I like, me and Andrew some foodies, so we'll go to like the creamery and stuff like that. We went to Houston. The way they preserved a little bit of the experience and the connection, they actually just had the owner, they did a whole bunch of B-roll and they showed him making it.
Yeah.
But it was just two teenagers. It was Bob and Sarah was running the cash register. But it just literally had, it was on the TV, it showed Gimme Pound and you making the cake in slow motion. That's playing the whole time they're in there.
Okay.
And it was a way, I honestly felt like I was getting experience still. Yeah. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't even inquired of who ran it. I just said, this is some good ice cream. But you're sitting in there as you're eating, you look up at the screen, you see, oh, this is black owned. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's, oh, I've seen him before. And then, so I'm just throwing that at you. I mean, not everywhere you go, like Bryant Park, it's not even possible to have an LCD screen. But that's something you might want to consider if you're getting into places, even if it was just like, wow, what if it was at the market and you had a small 20-inch TV and it just had on loop you shaking hands with people, hugging people, people getting that, the people tasting the cronuts and stuff like that. What if that happened? Yeah, we definitely have to edit that. That's some free coaching right there.
Yeah, because I was going to say, this is exactly what happens when other business owners talk to people.
Patreon.com/MaestroTurner. All right, go ahead.
No, yeah, this is exactly what happens when, especially like this place I'm at in Hatch, where it's like you're in connection with people on the daily, whereas the markets are different. Like they're doing meal prep, food trucks, all this different stuff. But at the end of the day, we're all serving somewhat the same people. We're in the same city, same market. Like, how are we connecting with everyone?
So it goes down to personal touch. I don't even think it's so much as the actual. I think you should put more focus on the actual personal touch versus. I remember my dad getting upset. I'm 9 years old, and I'm watching him get his General Tso. And hit your shoulder again. He's getting his General Tso. He's like, "Where's my fortune cookie?" You see what I'm saying? Personal touch.
Yeah.
And so even if it was like just something that directly connects to you. What if it was one of your famous quotes? What if it was something from the Sugar Sisters? Something wrote down a positive affirmation. So it's just that's something to think about because. I think it's personal touch is what it ultimately comes down.
That's the big thing, yeah.
You can't copy that.
To make it not
and
feel
nobody
like
can
it
copy
is.
her personality. Lord knows she got big personality.
And
I think that's something you should lean on more.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm crazy enough on my videos, so I'm just.
And
that's it.
So if you did a mashup and that was on the screen, I like her.
Yeah.
Like, I like her. It's on mute, but they just know this person is always laughing and smiling. See that? And they don't give me two of them.
Yeah, because you done
You know what I'm
created
saying?
a product. The
That's how it
product
goes.
is already done.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's how I feel about like the Coronas. It's like it's done, it sells itself.
Right.
You put the business, the personality behind it is boom. I think that's what Joy Bell did. I mean, that was so it's like you go to an expo, a big show. I don't want to say it's easy, but it's like that's what they're looking for, and it's easy.
Yeah.
So it's like you connect with the right person, it's done.
Yeah.
I ran out there in the heat to get footage for Justin. I'll never forget, it was hot.
Oh yeah.
But I knew it was going to be valuable. He only had a couple more weeks of this stuff, so I was like, bruh, this the perfect weather. And what he's using right now is that from one day of me coming out there.
Oh wow.
I stayed out there for hours, and we just kept, hey, if you taste it, if you give us a review, you get a free cronut on top of your. So everybody's getting that, you know what I'm saying? But we collected like 50 different people. And one dude, he took it home. You got to send it to me so I can plug it in.
It was like
He said, this is so good that I got diabetes and it's worth giving away some toes.
Don't you get that on
He said it was on.
Oh
it was
my
on.
God.
He said this is worth toes. I'll give away toes for this. That's what he said. And I'm telling you, that joker right there, viral. That's
The one for me was the guy who's slow motion. It was like the last guy, I think. I was scared to post it because it looked like he was making love.
He was.
Oh, no.
I was just
It was
like,
very personal.
Lord.
Very personal.
Give me
Yeah.
downtown.
You know
Got
what?
him. Got him. That's exactly what it was.
Hey, yo.
Shoot.
Oh, my
She gotta do a married edition. Give me Downtown. I just this weekend. Come on now, we do it. Give me Downtown. Yo,
have to.
you gonna go viral though? You gonna go viral?
God.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know, Lord.
I don't know.
You know?
I don't
No,
know. I'm
because Wanda
sorry.
says it all the time. Like it's,
Yo.
I'm like, Wanda, stop. She's like, no, it's
You get me,
Pound Town.
Wanda. You
stop.
get me, Wanda. It's I heard her say Pound Town. They didn't hear. I heard it though.
That's what he heard.
It's like it's the married edition. Okay, you know what I'm
God.
saying?
Crazy.
I was gonna say that at the beginning when she was talking about the pound.
See?
I was like, as in the fist.
Now, look,
But it's like when you come up with a name that has like a double meaning, it's easy. It's like real
good.
catchy. It's
Yeah.
real
But
catchy.
watch when somebody else do it. Then she be like, Stro, y'all should have did it.
Stro, you was right.
Welcome to Keisha, and we doing Gimme Pound Town all week long.
Yeah.
I got the cakes, you got the pound, I got the like. She's going, why? You gonna be like, I should have did it. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna have to edit it out. Cause I tell you, Gimme Pound Town after dark.
Oh,
Married.
my God.
Somebody.
And you
Yep.
literally
Sorry.
just, it is literally nothing bad about because you just showing cakes. But you saying that just got their attention.
What is
Not
this
the
about?
kids. Not,
Let me tell you.
What's going on here?
I'm like, damn, another one. Ah.
What episode is this?
See, Wanda, please don't watch this because you're going to get out there and
I didn't even
not
catch
the
that
kids.
Just be doing that.
Man.
Sorry.
one. Joe, we'll get thrown out of here.
Man, good thing we ain't.
He said the cakes.
Just to do
Yeah, I
that.
gotta take a sip. Everybody gotta take
I was
a
gonna
sip.
say, I can sit myself.
Shoot.
I'm about to take me one of them cakes.
Go ahead, darling. Lord have mercy.
And you about to bust that down.
Yeah. You not married. No pound down. Yeah, bro.
Pound down.
Gotta get married. Okay.
Pound down for you, son.
Oh, this is so good.
Y'all
Look,
look
y'all.
crazy.
Yeah, that's it. Before we get
Crazy.
thrown up out of here. Yep, that's time.
It's all
that's
good.
time.
It's
So
all
look,
good.
yeah, I enjoy this. Franklin,
Absolutely.
you got anything else? We gave too many jewels.
That's a lot.
Too many
Yeah.
jewels.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
dude, give me pound, GimmePound.com.
Yep.
Hold on.
what's
You know
this?
what? I got one.
Oh no.
What you got?
I got just one. We don't keep it. What throughout your whole career? What was one thing you've been truly proud of?
This.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Swirl.
Yeah.
So what point was it like? So like for me, when I got on the show, it wasn't until like after everything ended
Yeah.
and I was by myself, shedding all those tears, and I was like, dang,
I was crying with you.
that was it.
It was okay.
That was it.
Yeah.
So what point was that like? I'm sitting in my car, close the door. Dang, this it.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I do not want to cry right now, y'all. That's
beautiful.
I'm gonna get emotional.
That's beautiful.
It's all right. It's all right.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I don't want to cry now.
To see it come from another universe and then
Yeah.
be in your hand. A lot of people get stuck with leaving it in the universe. And they never bring it to this realm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just let it sit up there and say, what if?
What if?
You did it. You broke through the fear. You broke through the doubt. You said, I'm going to do it. Whatever it come out, come out.
Yeah.
Swirls later, look where we at. Couple swirls, look where we at.
I think it was that day when I did the pop-up, when my fear of failure just left.
There's a lot of cars out
because
there.
of the love that came through. And I remember just, there was a table, the tables were full. I mean, full. My mom came, my sisters came. The table was full when it was empty.
Wow.
And I'm standing there like, God, you did this. You did this. You showed me that I had something else to live for. You showed me I had something else to give, that I could be a blessing to other people through cake, not just through singing, not just through performing, but actually doing something that's gonna bring people together to show how much they love each other, to show that family does still exist, because that's what that's about.
Yeah.
Family. And I am so proud of myself for not only sticking with it, but just seeing how it has grown and seeing where it's going.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a couple of the moments where I've sat in the car and I've cried. When I go to the market, I talk to people all the time.
Yeah.
And it's just like, even when you don't feel like baking, even when you don't feel like getting up and cooking, it's the joy of putting those out and seeing people come by. Oh, you give me a pound. Oh, girl, I love your stuff. You just a blessing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just like, okay, God, I'm where I need to be.
Keyword joy.
I'll be honest with you, Kim. When
She said joy.
I knew that as long as you didn't give up,
Yeah.
I knew you'd be good. It's like as long as she didn't, because
Don't,
That's real.
gosh.
like I just knew, just in time, just getting to know you and seeing your growth and everything. I knew that I was like, if she doesn't give up, you know, nothing's gonna stop her. I'll say that. So yeah, it's good to see. You know, this is just fruits of your labor.
And to see him go from, well, when you get that well, I said, yo, that well, Bean said that well done ran dry a long time ago. Anytime somebody start with well, you know where, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now she done went from well, Justin done went from well to now, oh man,
Boom.
I got 200 orders.
Yep.
Yeah.
When I remember you when you used to say, well,
All the time.
No, or it'd be
I
the,
don't want
I
the
don't
highest
know.
one.
It'd be,
Yeah.
I'm baking all these cakes. I don't know if someone. I just want half of these gone. It's
I love it.
It was, because I remember just talking to y'all and just going on the videos and talking to people and hearing their stories, and I'm sitting here like, what am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go? Where is this going? And Stro was like, Kim, you already got it. And I'm like,
Well, do
you
it.
say that, but I don't believe it. So I had to do something. But
Yeah.
looking at 6 years ago to where we are now,
Yeah.
it's incredible.
No.
Absolutely incredible.
Real quick.
Quiet. He real quiet over here.
Oh yeah.
He is real quiet.
look. I saw him get halfway through. He was, yep. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Real quick.
Listen out, you don't get one.
My man busted it. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Real quick, tell them, Kim, somebody's on the, and it's not a shameless plug for coaching. I want you to get a coach. If you don't get me, get ET, get Kendall, get somebody. But somebody's on the fence about really jumping out there and making an investment or saying, you know what, I need somebody to hold me accountable. And Pookie don't always work. Your sister may not always work, but you need somebody with a total non-biased lens saying,
Right.
okay, this worked, that don't work. You need a mint, your breath hot. You know what I'm saying? Like real constructive criticism. Why should they not just keep doing it on their own, leaning on their own understanding, but going and linking up with someone that can really pull them to that next level?
Yeah. If you are sitting here on the fence about trying to figure out what it is exactly that you want to do, know that you already have it. Know that God has already blessed you with it. Start getting around like-minded people. Start seeing people who are doing better than you. That way you can learn. That way you can step out on faith and start taking control of your life, because God has so much more in store for you. Don't be afraid. He's already given it to you.
Come on.
All you got to do is put the works in. Faith without works is dead. You can't get anywhere if you're not willing to work on it. So go for it.
Yeah.
It's already yours.
And the queen has spoken. Shout out to her husband, wherever you at, and the family. Shout out to y'all. You want to say something to the boo? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, we keep it spicy.
My boo.
Shout out to my wonderful husband, Ryan Knight. We celebrate 13 years of marriage,
Nice.
21 years of being together. I love you. I thank you for being my support, my rock, and my heart. I love you so much. To my babies, Olivia and Cam. Mommy loves you, but y'all gotta stop eating my cake. Okay? Bless. Love y'all.
Eating up the.
And before we get about here, I just want to say that we want you to know that everything you touch gonna turn to gold. We speak life over you. We speak life over your business, life over your family. Amen. Every single thing you touch gonna turn to gold. Anyone who tries to oppose you will be as nothing. Mm-hmm. That's principle, right? Yeah. Anyone that tries to speak against you will perish. Yeah. You are going to win and you're going to continue winning. All right, y'all. Amen. The dream is free, but the hustle sold separately. We out.